Hello and welcome to our Week 6 episode of Tuesdays with Tim Camp. The Eastern football team is coming off a bye, and we're joined here by head coach Tim Camp as usual. And Coach, during that bye week, what kind of things do you guys work on with the team, that might be a little bit different than a normal week?
Yeah, we changed up a lot of things. The one thing that we identified coming out of the Montana Western game was just physicality. And I think that that's on me. We need to be more physical in every aspect. We need to tackle better. We can talk about all the things that we need to get better at, but that was the focus of bye week, is to come out there and try and create a physical culture. And I think that we were able to do that. It won't get done overnight by any means, but we practiced 4 days. We got in the weight room 4 days, give them a day off, come back and, started breaking down Northern. I was able to practice against some of the Northern things last week during bye week. But the big focus was to be more physical, to be able to go out and play football and play it the right way and be able to tackle, be able to complete balls and do the things that we need to do. But at the end of the day, it was all about physicality, be able to push yourself harder, get out of your comfort zone and try and create something that's more efficient and more pleasing to the eye to watch.
Well, you guys, had a tough stretch to start the season with 4 out of 5 road games to start the year. Do you find any advantage or disadvantage to getting a majority of the road games kind of out of the way so early?
No, I think in the Frontier Conference, you know what you're going to face. I think we historically have played well on the road. And this is something that we got to get figured out. And I love playing at home. And this week being homecoming, we have so many Mounties coming back, and I've really tried with our newsletter to get the word out to some Mounties that I haven't been able to be in communication in the past. And I know that they're coming. I know they're excited. And we want to do our very, very best. Mounties don't lose homecoming, and we started that a long time ago here. And I think that's one of the things that in the bye week we were talking about. But you can talk about anything you want to, but then you got to put action to it. So our focus is to make sure that we go out there and we understand that we got a lot of people who used to wear that E on their chest, and then we want to make them proud. We want to make them proud to be a Mountie by winning homecoming.
Yeah, so the team finishes the year with 4 out of 6 games here in LeGrand at Community Stadium, as you mentioned, starting this week with homecoming. What else about the homecoming game atmosphere makes it just such a special event?
Well, it don't matter if you're at Pitt State or if you're at Jacksonville or you're at Purdue. I mean, we're at Eastern Oregon, and to have alumni back on your campus, to see the progress that we've made facility-wise, see the type of young men and women that we have playing athletics here at Eastern, and getting a chance to put a name with a face, a name with a number, just to be able to come back to campus and watch and see the happiness and the smiles, is something that I live for, because again, I've been getting phone calls and texts and people stopping by, hey, we're going to be here. Just the support from the alumni that we're starting to generate is something that I think is very awesome, and we're going to continue to do it. And I think that everybody likes to see a winner, and that's our focus is breaking this down, one play at a time, one drive at a time, one quarter at a time, and then one half at a time, and then to play a complete game of Mountie football. So that's our job, and we're working very, very hard for that. But at the same time, there's nothing like having former players on this campus to be able to see what we're doing and how we're going about doing it.
Well, we have Montana State Northern coming into town, like you've mentioned. You have to expect the Lights are going to be hungry to win this week, as they look for their first Frontier Conference win of the year. So what does EOU need to do to combat the Lights to come out with a win this week on homecoming?
Well, we got to start fast. I mean, that's the one thing that we kind of wait around a little bit, and that's uncharacteristic of our football program and our team. And every team has different styles. That's one thing I want to get them out of is we need to come out there and understand the stage that we're on, and this is an opportunity to get a second win in the Frontier Conference, and to be able to play in a very opportunistic Northern team. They went down to Arizona and beat Arizona Christian. Played in a couple close games, but But at the same time, it's all about us and how we approach this. And I think that's the biggest thing coming out of bye week into this week is it's all about us. We got to go out there and we got to control the ball, control the clock. Defensively, we got to fly around and we got to play Mountie football. And that's been the focus moving forward into this. And, having bye week interviews with every single player within the team and every single coach, I want to see what we're going to do 1 week at a time. I want to see when I go out to the practice field, I've asked it this question every single time, is what am I going to notice that's different than what we've been doing out of you individually, and how's that going to impact your unit? How's that going to impact your position? And then ultimately, how's it going to impact the team? So trying to leave no stone unturned. We're going to get this thing figured out. I'm excited to continue to work hard to get this thing right, because at the end of the day, if you can get on a winning streak or get on a first down streak or get on a tackle streak, I want to see progress within this program, and that's the main focus moving forwards.
Well, Coach, it all starts this week. You got Montana State Northern, 6 p.m. this Saturday at Community Stadium in LeGrand for homecoming, and it's a big homecoming weekend. We got all sorts of things happening. Golf scramble on Friday, a couple of volleyball matches, one on Saturday at 1 p.m., a big game against Corbin on Friday night. So a lot happening, and then basketball on Sunday. But it all kind of really culminates with the football game. Coach, good luck this weekend.
Absolutely. I can't wait. Welcome back, Mounties. Let's go get a win against Montana State Northern. Appreciate the support. Can't wait to see you out there. 6 p.m. kickoff. Let's go.